6 players on the front line. The addition of Wares to Reeves and to Josh, along with Stover and Brendan, I mean, that gives us a lot of size. I think that a number of players had great off seasons, notably Lazeric Jones, number 1. He was in here every morning at 6:45 in the morning, shooting every day, the entire summer. Really got a lot of confidence from the hard work he put in, not only shooting and lifting, but also playing against all the NBA players that are around, have been around all summer. I think Reeves Nelson really worked his tail off this summer as well. He was doing yoga 5 days a week, along with lifting 4 days a week, as well as shooting in the same kind of regimen as Lazeric. And then the Wares have been really great about their workout. I mean, they got started. This yoga stuff has really been good for our players, and I've seen it really help them. And they got involved in January and kept it up. But those guys, along with a number of our other players, but particularly those guys, have really done a great job. And they're 4 of our best players, and so it's nice when you have your hardest workers also be some of your best players. And that usually is the case.
A lot of people, I think, last year that thought your team was 1 year away. Do you feel like that this is your time now?
You know what? We're going to have a growing curve because we lost 2 starting wings. We returned 3 starters. And we returned a lot of players that have some experience now. We're getting 2 new players used to it, in Norman Parker and Dean Parker and Norman Powell. You know, they're going to be learning everything new for the first time tomorrow. And unlike everybody, a lot of other people, we're actually starting our first practice tomorrow because you can go 2 hours of individual work with your whole team if you want, starting back in September. And so we didn't do anything these last 3 days, and so we will practice tomorrow for 2 hours, and then about 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Hey, Coach, can you talk about the effect of not having Paulie and losing a home game?
Yeah, you know what? Not being in Paulie this year is definitely a logistical nightmare. Number 1, with no home games being played on our campus. It's really nice, as everyone knows, to play your games where you practice every day. You get used to the nook and cranny of the court and a feel for it. It's a lot easier for our fans and our students to attend games right here on campus, but you know, we're going to have to be more tough mentally. It's going to be a mental toughness issue to be able to deal with the travel, logistics. 12 games we're going to play in the Sports Arena, and 4 down at the Honda Center with the exhibition game out in the Inland Empire. But for what awaits us at the end of the rainbow, which is essentially brand new Paulie, it is totally worth it. All the heartache that not having Paulie this year will be made up for tenfold when we get back in there in September of 2012.
Have you had a chance to look at the Sports Arena?
Go ahead.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Go ahead.
Have you had a chance to check out the Sports Arena?
I have. You know, our staff has been down there a number of times now. We played there, I think, last 5 years ago, or 4 or 5 years ago. Actually, it was in 06. I remember now. So that's the last time we played in there. But no, they have been unbelievably cooperative. The people in charge of the Sports Arena have done a great job working with our people here in the athletic department. Both in terms of locker rooms, they're painting it. The floor is going to be nice. So, for the 1 year that we're going to be out of here. And I always go back to the fact that Coach Wooden's teams played in the Sports Arena back in the early 60s prior to moving into Paulie. So and it's going to be his 101st birthday on Friday, Coach Wooden. So it's always right around basketball season.